When I watched my boyfriend play Horizon Zero Dawn, the story was pretty much this.
We're fighting an army of robots. And I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense.
More specifically, it was about a rogue artificial intelligence called Hades that wanted to end all life on Earth, and only Aloy could stop it, so she does. Except the story in Horizon Forbidden West is pretty much this.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Hades. The danger didn't end here.
The prologue is that scene from Rise of Skywalker, but longer than the entire Rise of Skywalker. It's just Aloy reuniting with characters you sorta remember to explain why nothing they did really mattered.
What I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down.
Well, that's great.
And why she has to go west.
It went into the Forbidden West, and I have to follow.
3 hours later, an American tale, Aloy Goes West, finally begins with a montage of Aloy going west. Come listen to my story about a girl, Aloy. Her funny headgear couldn't stop the evil ploy. In the previous game, she was shooting dinosaurs cause they eat biomass, it's written in the lore. Flesh, that is, with fava beans and Chianti. Well, what do you know? Her arrows didn't work. The Carja folks said, Aloy needs better perks. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So she loaded up a robot and moved to Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools, dinosaurs. This video is sponsored by Bespoke Post. So the narrative copies Zero Dawn's homework with enough changes that the teacher wouldn't notice. And depending on how long you put off saving the world to play Magic the Gathering checkers...
Oh, what's that? Looks like a dice game. Oh,
Oh,
no. Hell yeah.
Oh no! The main quest may take days to stop treading familiar ground, replotted in an unfamiliar place. And with all of the old world's biggest mysteries already solved, the new mysteries found across a few state lines may not feel as compelling as it was to, you know, figure out who brought the Beast Wars to life and why Voltron's left foot is trying to eat my boyfriend. Speaking of wanting to kill my boyfriend, let's move on to the gameplay, which I'm sure I would have enjoyed watching a lot more if my boyfriend didn't think the shortest distance between 2 points was a spirograph through every Riddler trophy this side of Skellige. Not only is this humongous map filled with so many icons that on his way to anything from anywhere, there was at least 1 rebel outpost to clear, 2 campfires to light, and 3 unsuspecting deer to sodomize, but there was also stuff to loot every single second of Aloy's life. It's not the quick next-gen kind of looting like Ghost of Tsushima either. No, it's the last-gen spinning wheel of death kind of looting that even made my boyfriend go,
I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
And those are just the open world distractions that I could see coming on the screen. In my boyfriend's brain was an ever-changing list of groceries he needed for crafting. At first, he'd ask me to keep my eyes peeled for things with names like Bumfuzzle Bunghole to upgrade his medicinal crap bag, but eventually the number of funny words he needed to memorize became 100 bony bristle milfs too many, which is why he decided it would be easier to go ahead and just put an arrow through the face of any woodland creature he finds nibbling on grass along the way. Meaning we could be this close to rescuing some miners from drowning in a cave then.
Squirrel!
Not to mention that spotting these tiny animals required constantly using his Arkham Asylum Witcher senses, so for most of the game, anyone in Bluetooth range would have graphics like,
We look like math homework.
The last thing that makes Horizon Forbidden West a frustrating backseat gaming experience is that it's too beautiful. Normally, it's a good thing to be one of the best-looking games ever made, but combined with all the non-stop chores, activities, and berry picking, do we really have time for this?
Wow, look at it. Look at her. Look at her hair.
See, her hair looks really good.
Whoa.
I'd say, can we please continue the story now? And he'd say,
Look at this. This is like Ghost of Tsushima. What a beautiful scene.
yeah.
What are you laughing at?
You! I'd say, the world is ending. And he'd say,
Squirrel!
In conclusion, I watched my boyfriend play Horizon Forbidden West for about 20 hours before I slapped my knees and said, well, that'll do it. The only reason my boyfriend managed to reach the end before getting side quest fatigue was because he knew that if he didn't finish it before Elden Ring came out, he'd never finish it. So now I guess I'll be watching him play a Dark Souls, and all I can say is,
I am so sick of February.
alright guys, thanks for watching. And now, a word from our sponsor. Bespoke Post is a monthly membership club delivering awesome boxes of top-shelf goods from under-the-radar brands. It's free to join, and they purchase 90% of the products in the boxes from small businesses, many of which are based right here in the US. Here's how it works. You sign up for a membership, take a little quiz, then based on your preferences, you'll get a box assigned to you. Next, you get to preview it, so if you don't like it, you can swap it out or skip it for no charge. You only pay for what you want. Bespoke Post likes to introduce their members to all sorts of cool stuff, from outdoor gear, barware, home and kitchen goods, to clothing, and even live oysters. I got their iconic weekender bag, which is just the perfect size for a weekend getaway, and a very handsome if I do say so. I also got the chop box with these two really beautiful knives that I've loved cooking with, and since I'm a new plant mom, I've been dying to make some little babies out of my golden pothos, so I also got my hands on the Propagate. Each box retails for $70, but members get an extra special price. To get 20% off your first box, click the link in the description and enter Girlfriend Reviews 20, one word, all caps, at checkout, or go to bespokepost.com/girlfriendreviews20. Thanks again to Bespoke Post for sponsoring our video and giving us some great new goodies. Your support really helps us make this channel.